Press start to begin.
Hello and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. Blaze it! Oh wait, 420 already passed. Shit.
Well, when this episode goes out, obviously, you know, it's going to be a few days after 420, but happy belated 420, everybody. It was this past Friday. Again, it's always awesome to reference just because it's funny as hell.
Wasn't that a famous person's birthday too?
Yes, it was, but we will not mention their name because it is disgusting.
Okay, I don't know who you're talking about, but it'll come to my head.
For history's sake.
Oh, his birthday. Oh,
yes.
Well, fuck him.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of someone else, like somebody else's birthday. I'm trying to think of who it was though. Also, it was it was Hitler. You can say Hitler. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are familiar with Dream Drop Distance, I fucking skipped that flower mission because screw it. I already did it. I should actually say, because we had an episode recorded where we did that, but I was getting very, very tired, and as was Rich. So nuts to that.
Yeah. So just a quick mention here to everybody.
Before you do that, I should also preface I have grinded, so these will go faster, as I always did it with Birthday Sleep.
Alright, so anyway, some of you are probably wondering where have I been in terms of my Twitch streams. I'll try not to make the story too long, but long story short, back around Thanksgiving, I had left my employer at that time due to other reasons, but when I left, I was having shoulder pains. At first I didn't think much. I thought maybe it was a pulled muscle because I'm in the automotive industry, so I'm, using, tools that are, impact and, and stuff like that. So I didn't think nothing of it at the time. Then after around Christmas, the pain was getting really bad, and so it felt like it felt like if you stabbed me in the shoulder, like dead in the shoulder,
and then twisted,
knife, and you jiggled the handle, as it's in there, causing unforeseeable pain that is just crazy. So I thought it was a tear, like a rotator cuff tear, which is like very serious. Luckily it's not.
Okay, because we were talking about that. That's what we thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, because that's how bad it hurt. But it appears that it was severe inflammation due to tendonitis, rotator cuff tendonitis, which there's obviously a cure for that. So went to go see a specialist, had to get MRIs done, etc., etc., etc. They injected me with a medicine called cortisone, which is great for pain, but when they inject it, the injecting part is the most painful part, because they inject it right into the joint area. Joint 420 joke.
God damn it! I'm gonna use that edit twice now.
So into the where between my arm and my shoulder blade to bring the inflammation down. So luckily the inflammation has gone down. I still have very minor pain in my shoulder, but it's manageable. It's manageable, especially because I still work every day, etc., etc. So with that being said, I was waiting until I was waiting to, at least get a fix on my shoulder before I went back to streaming, because the pain was so intense, it was taking a lot out of me. Between working and doing other stuff, I was just coming home, I was dead, exhausted, I was out at 9 o'clock, and...
Yeah, that's usually when you start, right?
Usually, yes. Because Monday nights, I can go pretty long, because obviously Tuesdays are my day off, and so on and so forth. So
we're in the Court of Miracles now.
So now that
Whoa.
Now my shoulder's feeling significantly better. Man, tripping more balls than Snoop Dogg here. Let's see.
Where the lame can walk and the blind can see, and the dead don't talk, so you won't be around to reveal what you found. Those are the only lyrics from that song I remember.
But so now the shoulder is feeling better. Also, as you all know, I acquired an Xbox One X for 4K, 4K gaming, a while back. And my best friend of 13 years, who lives out in California, well, he's a huge Monster Hunter fan.
Oh boy!
And
I know where this is going.
So he messaged me, and he said, "You have a PS4, right?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "Would you be interested in selling it?" I said, "Why?" And he's like, "You can take a guess." I said, "Monster Hunter." He said, "Yes." So I said to him, "You know what? That actually might be a good idea because I want to get a PS4 Pro for 4K gaming." And so, he made, I made him an offer. He accepted, and very soon, within a couple weeks from the time this episode goes up, be picking up a PlayStation 4 Pro because I'll be sending my original PS4 to him, and I'll have PS4 Pro by then. Then I'll be able to do 4K of PS4 and 4K of Xbox One X, and because GTA 5 and 4K is going to look amazing. And so is Fallout. So is Fallout, and
so is Spyro.
Yes, and so is Spyro. Oh,
you're gonna
God.
get mooned by that Peacekeeper orc. You're gonna get 4K warded Nork ass. That was like my favorite.
I'm happy to see purple scales, wings, and a horn drill tail in 4K. I'm pretty fucking happy about that.
Yeah, I was just referencing.
I know.
There was a meme on Twitter. Like as soon as the trailer came out, they said 4K high definition Nork ass, and it just showed the Peacekeeper orc.
I knew, but that's obvious. But I can't wait to see, because I remember how Spyro looked on PlayStation 1, and it's like he looked so much different than his cover art, and it's just like in terms of I guess his emotion and his expression, but the fact that the cover art and the actual in-game motion of his face and everything is going to match exactly, which is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. I just can't wait to get to re-experience certain moments in the game. I don't want to ruin them for anybody who hasn't played the Spyro series yet. And if you haven't played the Spyro series yet, do that. If you have a PS1, 2, or 3, do that.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. So yes, PlayStation 4 Pro will be coming in the upcoming weeks, a couple weeks or so. And then once that is settled and done, I will be back to streaming on Monday nights and Tuesday nights on PlayStation 4 Pro, and Wednesday nights and Thursday nights will be Xbox One X. And speaking of Xbox One X, guess what game I just completed recently?
Oh boy, I can't imagine which one. I'm being a dick. It's Far Cry 5.
Yeah, dick. And my name is Richard. So
yeah, dick.
So
here it is.
I beat Far. So I beat
the
Far
wall,
Cry
not my
5
dick.
recently. So I beat Far Cry 5 recently, actually last week. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I'm going to give my no spoiler review. Being I am a huge Far Cry fan, I've played every single one of them except Primal because Primal sucks ass. And for those Far Cry lovers out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's ass. It was just Ubisoft's way of saying here's something to Basically, it was Ubisoft jingling keys
Wait,
at
I'm on
us
my way.
to keep our attention while we were waiting for the next installment. Basically, it's like, oh yeah, jingle keys here you go, Far Cry Primal, here's jingle keys, jingle keys, jingle keys. Mayor Adam West did it better though. Rest in peace.
Wait, who rest in peace?
Mayor Adam West.
Oh.
Adam West.
Oh yeah,
He
that was a
died
what?
last year.
Didn't he like die
know, but even then-
while we were at Anime Next last year?
Yes, but speaking of Anime Next, now that we're gonna get to that in just a minute.
No, I think I was somewhere else when I found out.
No, we were at Anime Next when it happened. I remember because it spread like wildfire across Anime Next at the convention center.
Okay, so I'm remembering that right.
So we'll get to that shortly, but basically Ubisoft jingled the keys in a way with Far Cry Primal to keep us preoccupied while we were waiting for Far Cry 5. Obviously it was an insult because it's like, oh, I'm a caveman and I hunt animals and I go after other cavemen. And yeah,
would you have been okay with it if it wasn't a Far Cry game? Because I like the concept behind it.
Yes, I would have been okay with it if it wasn't a Far Cry game and the storyline went in a different direction. Yes, but because Far Cry I have known to be modernized in some way, shape, or form, and to completely revert it and go all the way back at the other end of the time scale.
About damn time. Find out where I'm supposed to be.
Quasimodo? What are you doing here?
Okay.
Phoebus and I came to warn you. Frollo's on his way.
Take what you can and flee.
Well,
I'm already ready here.
thankfully, you are every bit as predictable as I had hoped. Dear Quasimodo, I always knew you would someday be of use to me.
Man, I miss Tony J. He destroyed this role when he did it, but he died like 12 years ago or so. Yeah, it's been 12 years.
There'll be a bonfire in the square.
They even kept the creepy pervert elements in this one.
Frollo, I won't let you do this.
He got knocked the fuck out.
You got knocked the fuck out!
That's one of my favorite lines from a movie I've never seen.
Which also has a lot of heavy 420 references.
I'm sure.
No.
I don't want to harp on the 420 thing because I sound like an edgelord. We sound like edgelords and we don't do weed.
To a bonfire in the square.
It's only for this episode, though.
Hurry.
Yeah, even though like that was like several days ago. All right,
Okay, well, wait. How much time? How much time?
I think the final boss of Sora's version of this is coming up, so I'm gonna let it go till we get there. I think, because this, if you remember from the movie, this is the end of the movie.
Yeah, I remember the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I remember my professor worked on the scene where Quasimodo is when he was chained up in the church, like he did the effects on that. Professor Troy, if you're listening, hello. I don't know why you would be, but hi, hope you're doing well.
Oh, you know what we haven't done, John?
What's that?
It's an episode. We haven't done the pun of the day.
I don't know, Quasimodo. I prefer simple and clean. No, I'm kidding. Okay, but yeah, puns.
Okay, this will be the last one, I promise. Being that we have referenced 420 in this episode because it was a few days ago, here's one pun. It's 420 joke, and it was Tommy Chong and Cheech Marin sitting down, and it said, Tommy Chong said, there are 420 characters in Egyptian hieroglyphics, man. Cheech Marin goes, hieroglyphics, and then says, higher than the other glyphics.
God damn it.
Okay, that's the...
I should have known you'd risk your life to save that gypsy witch. Just as your own mother died.
Because he has one of the coolest deaths in Disney's pantheon.
Now, I'm going to do what I should have done 20 years ago.
And they do keep the death the same.
Hold on! Hold on!
Damn, she is strong.
So yeah, if you don't feel like watching the whole movie, you could just watch the cutscenes of Kingdom Hearts and figure out how it goes down. Even though it may not always be accurate.
Not always.
It's not always be accurate, but it's pretty damn close.
This is such a great scene. Because he quotes the Bible. The gargoyle is like, yeah, you're going to hell with me, bitch! Because he quotes the Bible, he's like, and he shall smite the wicked. And I'm like, yeah, that's you, motherfucker. Go to hell.
All that time, Quasimodo let himself be trapped inside the nightmares Frollo gave him.
Hypocrite. You are the one who has made your heart a prison.
You again! What are you
Son of a
talking
bitch.
Hi, Ben Diskin. How's it going?
about? Even if you are...
Fajitas!
You son of a bitch.
Huh?
What the fuck is that? All right, next time on the Super
Wasn't
Bonus
that, like-
round, we're leaving Hunchback. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See ya.